If you've been lifting for a while and you feel like you're spinning your wheels, let's figure that out. You need to know what your fitness goal is before you go any further. Because there are 3 kinds of lifting, and if you're doing the wrong one, you're just going to stall. So tell me in the comments what your goals are. Let's get started. The first thing we got to clear up is that there's 3 types of exercise. 1 is aerobic, meaning with oxygen, and 2 are anaerobic, meaning without oxygen. Anaerobic exercise is for endurance. It won't build big muscle. It's slow twitch because that's what it's for. It's just long distance running, super high reps with low weights. You get the idea. If we do anaerobic exercise, this is for your explosive movements. This is fast twitch. It's quick, it's dirty, it's heavy, right? So hard, heavy lifting, and your nervous system does know the difference. The fun part is there are 2 ways to train your nervous system, and they have different results. The first is hypertrophy. That means growth. This is like bodybuilding. It grows muscle at the fastest rate, but not strength. You'll get some strength, but not a lot, but you'll get a lot more muscle. This is basically where you're aiming to fail at 8 to 12 reps. And you want to do this consistently, usually 3 or 4 sets, if that's all you're doing. You can train up to a couple of hours this way if your nutrition's on point. I call this show muscle, but it does have its uses. Basically, it's potential strength. This is why most pure bodybuilders aren't very strong. There is the exception of Ronnie Coleman. Ronnie Coleman was a power lifter. When he started, that was kind of his core, which brings us to the second type, which is strength training. This is 5 sets of 5 reps, where you're hitting that 5th set at 90 to 95% of your 1 rep max. This is the hard work, the explosive pulls and pushes. This kind of training forces your nervous system to adapt to how strong you're getting. Fun part, it also makes your muscles grow, but more efficiently, so not as big. If you know who Anatoly is, that's probably the most relevant example here. That guy has min-max strength to a degree that's insane. If you don't know who that guy is, look him up. He's very entertaining and impressive. So there's kind of a hack here. Combine both, right? And that's why I designed the split that I did, the 5-day split. It's on the channel if you want to see it. It'll be somewhere in here or in the link or something. It's on the main channel. There's a whole playlist. Go there. Anyway, you can do all this in your basement. I do it with minimal equipment. Let's go to work.